What's up, guys? Dave from betsum.com. Going to go over my NBA daily fantasy plays for tonight, which is Wednesday, the 30th of December, 2015. I don't have any bets tonight. I looked at the lines. I don't really see anything that jumps out at me. I went over a few of the resources, and I just don't see anything I love tonight, so I won't be betting. I did win both of my bets last night. That I placed. One here on the site was the Knicks plus 1.5, and I also ended up taking the Nuggets here at home against Cleveland when I found them at plus 7, and barely eked that one out as they lost by 6. So overall, successful night. Nothing in daily fantasy, nothing to brag about at least. So tonight's plays, I like Collison at 5,100. He's coming off a pretty big fantasy game last game, and he's averaging over 30 minutes, and he's got possibly the best matchup tonight as he's playing the 76ers, who are just terrible this year at everything. So matchups there, price is good, and should be a solid play for 5,100. I also like Raymond Sessions as a value play at 4,100 at point guard. He's been playing a lot better while he's stepping up, and Beal's still hurt, so he should still see the minutes and get the shots tonight. So I think for 4,100, it's a good gamble for him, as he should have a pretty decent floor. At shooting guard, I also like Ginobili. I don't love him because he's a tough one to gauge, as you never know when Popovich is going to sit him or play him a lot. And if you get him on the right night, he can just be a killer. He's usually pretty safe for 25 points or so. I think Pop does give him the minutes tonight after he's rested him a little bit late last game and a full day of rest yesterday. And he's got a great matchup at home if that does happen versus the Suns, who are 27th in points allowed and 28th first at shooting guard position. I'm going to go pretty big here on the forwards tonight, as I love these three plays, or I should say two of the three plays are super consistent. And Paul George is the non-consistent one lately, as he's only 8,700. And just 2.5 weeks ago, he was over 10K, one of the highest players in the league. So he's just been shooting the ball terribly, and that's caused his price to drop 1,500 in 10 games. He does have a slightly better than average matchup tonight in Chicago, who's 15th in defense, average in rebounding, but 28th first at small forward position, and George is a very talented small forward. His shots can start going down. He's just at a fantastic price right now, so I'm going to try and buy him low. Kawhi Leonard, he's as consistent as it gets, and he still has a huge ceiling, so it's never a bad night to pick him if you can afford him. And tonight he's got a great matchup versus 27th ranked Phoenix defense. DeMarcus Cousins, 10K. It's pricey, but he is as consistent as it gets with Leonard, except he has a higher floor and ceiling. So he's usually he's always worth every penny of that 10,000. Unless like last game when you have him in one of your deep lineups, he gets ejected in the third quarter. Aside from that, he's worth every penny, and there isn't much of a better game for him to come back and get revenge and put on a show at home versus that lowly 76ers team. At center position, I like Sullinger, who's 5,800, and he's been battling some sort of back spasm issue, I guess, lately. And he hasn't been shooting the ball particularly well, but he does have a pretty good ceiling, and he's playing the minutes, and he's got a great matchup tonight versus the Lakers, who are 30th in defense, 30th in rebounding, and 30th against the center. So I think he's got the matchup tonight to gamble on him, and hopefully he's feeling a little bit better after a day's rest. Jeff Withey, he's been a pretty awesome, super cheap guy the last couple games, especially last game where he got 35 points. He's been producing pretty well as he's filling in for injuries. He should see the minutes again tonight and be a nice $3,500 play and a steal at that price. But he likely will be a very popular value play, which isn't a terrible thing, but it is what it is. So those are some of my core players and plays for tonight. And if you like these videos, please like or subscribe. And I'll be here tomorrow and check out the plays, NBA, and hopefully we'll see some bets we like too. So until then, win some money, good luck, and I'll see you at betsum.com.